Hello everybody and welcome to yet another educative episode on this channel. Today we're going to look at questions and answers in the just ended NTC literacy exam. Specifically, we'll look at the part A of the exam and how we can approach literacy questions in general. We'll go ahead to provide answers for the questions and explain why those answers are selected. The part B of the exam has already been covered and you can have access to it in the description section below. If this is your first time on this channel, subscribe and share our content. Also, leave us a comment on your thoughts on how you think these questions should be answered. Without much further ado, let's start with the questions. Question number 1. Did you ever care dash what could have happened to your colleagues? The possible answers are A. About, B. For, C. Of, and D. Which. The correct preposition to use for this question is A. About. Question is going to read as, did you ever care about what could have happened to your colleagues? Question number 2. The other day, Adoma ran dash her old friend at the market. This is also about preposition. And the correct preposition that we're going to use here is into. That's possible answer B. Question number 3. Suddenly, Asibi gave a loud scream and dashed to the ground. The correct form of verb we're going to use to fill in this statement is fell. That's possible answer B. So, suddenly, Asibi gave a loud scream and fell to the ground. This is the correct verb form that we're going to use here. Question number 4. The performance of candidates dash that the Ghana Teacher Licensure Examination is achieving its objectives. Possible answer A. Are indicating, B. Have indicated, C. Indicate, and D. Indicates. The correct form of verb we're going to use here is indicate. Option D. This is the correct answer. Question number 5. No one among the villagers who beat up the men dash why they did that. The possible answers are here. A. Do know, B. Have known, C. Know, and D. Knows. The correct form of verb to use here is knows. Possible answer D. So the statement is going to read as, no one among the villagers who beat up the men knows why they did that. Question number 6. I wish Afrifa dash the work himself. The correct answer here is B. Could do the work himself. Question number 7. If Emefa dash time, she would have attended her uncle's birthday. The possible answers here: A. Had, B. Had, C. Has, and D. Has had. The correct form of verb to use here is had. Possible answer A. This is the correct answer. Question number 8. If you help me to finish the assignment on time, I will dash you a lift. The possible answers here we have A. Will give, B. Will have given, C. Would give, and D. Would have given. The correct form of verb we're going to use here is will give. Possible answer A is the answer. Question number 9. You could scarcely raise your head dash. So the correct answer here is B. Option B is the correct answer. Question number 10. You will all bear dash that COVID-19 has seriously affected our economy. Option A. Me out, B. Me up, C. On me, and D. With me. The correct possible answer here is D. With me. Question number 11. One of the girls dash present during the fire outbreak last Monday. The correct form of verb to use here is was. Possible answer D is the correct answer here. Question number 12. Neither the teacher nor the student dash regularly. Possible answer A is reading. Possible answer B, read. Possible answer B, read. Possible answer C, reads. And possible answer D was reading. The correct answer here is read. That's possible answer B. This is the answer. Question number 13. My father needs dash salt. The correct answer here is little. That's possible answer A. Now, this is selected because we are talking about uncountable noun, that is a salt. So, we use little instead of few, which is used for countable noun. So in this case, the correct answer is A. Question number 4. How dash alumni were at the meeting? The correct answer here is A. How many alumni were at the meeting? This is the correct answer. And in this case also, many is going to signify countable noun. For question number 15, there's an instruction that we need to follow before answering the question. So we have the instruction at the top here. Choose from the alternatives lettered A to D, one which completes the sentence with the correct order of adjectives. Now, if you are not familiar with order of adjectives, there's a video in the description section which you can take a look at to refresh your mind on the order of adjectives and how to deal with them. But nonetheless, I'm going to give a brief explanation on how we answer these questions here. The question is, the class was introduced to the dash English tutor. Option A is beautiful, young, dark. B, dark, young, beautiful. C, young, beautiful, dark. And D, young, dark, beautiful. So these are the possible answers, and we're going to answer this using any of the options. Actually, the correct answer here is C. In working with the order of adjectives, the first thing we look at is the opinion, followed by the size, age, shape, color, origin, and the material. So in this case, we have young, which is signifying age. So age goes. Then we now have beautiful following. Then we have dark, which is color. So we have the opinion coming first, followed by the size, the age, and then shape and color. So that is the order in which we follow. The next question is question number 16. This is also about order of adjectives, the same instruction as question number 15. The question is, when I was coming to school today, I saw dash police officers. Correct answer here is B, 2 young handsome police officers. So the same format that we use here also, we look at opinion, size, age, shape, color, origin, and material. Question number 17. Question number 17 also comes with its own instructions, and I'm going to read the instructions here at the top. Choose from the alternatives lettered A to D, one which best represents the direct speech form of the indirect speech. So we have the sentences or the questions given to us in an indirect format, and then you are going to look for the direct speech of that particular indirect speech given. The question here is, Mariama said she was writing a letter to her brother. Mariama said, the possible answers are all here and they are quoted. Possible answer A is, I am writing a letter to my brother. B, I was writing a letter to her brother. C, I was writing a letter to my brother. And D, I wrote a letter to her brother. The correct answer here is A, I am writing a letter to my brother. Question number 18. Kwame said that his wife went to the dinner with him the previous day. Kwame said, so A, his wife went to the dinner with him the previous day, and B, I went with my wife to the dinner yesterday, and C, my wife went to the dinner with me the day before. D, my wife went to the dinner with me. The correct answer here is D, my wife went to the dinner with me yesterday. This is a direct speech of what Kwame said, and we are quoting exactly what Kwame said. Question number 19. This also have a different set of instructions that we need to follow before we can answer it. So I'm going to read the instruction. Choose from the options following each of the sentences lettered A to D, the one that best gives the meaning of the underlined expression. So we are looking for meaning of the underlined expressions in these questions. Question number 19. The Black Stars can win the World Cup only when pigs fly. The possible answers we have here are A, be extremely difficult. B, happen by all means. C, never happen. And D, take a long time. The correct answer here is A, be extremely difficult. When we say when pigs fly, this is usually an idiomatic expression that we use to tease someone, probably when we feel it's going to take or it's nearly impossible for someone to do something, that we can use this expression to mean or to say that someone's thinking or what the person is going to do is going to be unrealistic or nearly impossible for the person to accomplish. Question number 20. The secretary pulled a long face when the house rejected the proposal. It means that the secretary A, got agitated, B got annoyed, C started a quarrel, and D was disappointed. The correct answer here, D was disappointed. So when someone pulled a long face, it means the person is disappointed or the person is not happy with what has gone on. So the correct answer is D. Question number 21. There's an instruction here. We need to follow this instruction before we can answer this question. Choose from the alternatives lettered A to D one which is nearest in meaning to the words underlined. Question 21. Mrs. Azuma built a luxurious mansion for her husband. A. Awkward, B. Dilapidated, C. Inexpensive, and D. Lavish. So which word is nearest meaning to the word luxurious? The correct answer is D. Lavish. Question number 22. Issues like these have a way of shaking my resolve. Resolve, this is the underlined word. The first one says we have here A. Action, B. Determination, C. Explanation, and D. Solution. The correct answer here is determination. Question number 23. We have another set of instructions that we need to use to solve or to answer this question. Choose from the alternatives Choose from the alternatives A to D the one that is active form of the passive sentence. So we have sentences that are given to us and they are in the form of passive. So we need to choose the active form of these particular sentences. Question 23. The prefect was teased by the student. Students A. have been teasing the prefect, B. teased the prefect, C. teased the prefect, and D. have teased the prefect. The correct answer is B. The student teased the prefect. Question 21. The food would have been cooked by him. First ones are A. He will cook the food. First ones are B. He will have cooked the food. First ones are C. He would cook the food, and D. he would have cooked the food. The correct answer is A. He will cook the food. Question 25. Choose from the alternatives lettered A to D one which is most nearly opposite in meaning to the underlined words. So we're going to look for those words that are opposite in meaning to the underlined words. Question 25. I was told Victoria has a violent temper. The underlying word is violent. So options available for us here are calm, flexible, obnoxious, and pleasant. The possible answer that is opposite in meaning to the violent, the underlined word, is calm, A. That is option answer A. Question 25. The plaintiff called for the speedy trial of the case. The options available to us here: combatant, defendant, jury, and witness. So these are the possible answers, and the one that is opposite in meaning to the word plaintiff is the defendant. So we have defendant and the plaintiff in the aspect of the cause or in the field of court issues or law. We have the plaintiff and then the defendant. Question 27. Which of the following sentences is correctly punctuated? So we have A. The manager, as far as I can see, is likely to give us the loan. B. The manager, as far as I can see, is likely to give us the loan. C. The manager, as far as I can see, is likely to give us the loan. And D. The manager, as far as I can see, is likely to give us the loan. The sentence that is punctuated correctly is option C. The manager, as far as I can see, is likely to give us the loan. Now, there are two comments in this statement or in this sentence, and you can see that when we take out as far as I can see, the sentence can still make sense. So this is about clauses, independent clauses and dependent clauses. So we can easily read it as the manager is likely to give us the loan. This is all that I have for you in this particular video. If you like it, please hit the like button, share this video to other people who are also preparing for this licensure examination. Remember, this sitting is going to be for fresh candidates, those who have degrees, and it's not open for reciters. So reciters or those who are going to recite for a paper or 2 or 3 would have to wait later in the year before the application, the portal will be open for them. This is all I have for you in this video. I'll see you in my next video.